Okay, so the video on Zoom didn't come out. Something I guess when I set it up didn't work. So I'm doing this straight through YouTube. Anyway, all right. So what I want to do is to cover the basic things that we did today. Okay, so I'm going to just go through them, and then you can work through them as you see fit. So again, one of the things we talked about to end was to work this shifting side to side. What this is going to do is to help engage those muscles, okay? The muscles around your thigh, around your shin, around your ankle, around your feet, and you want to do it slow. Again, by keeping the knees bent, what it does is it engages those muscles properly without using force or without using momentum. We want to have that control. So the slower you go, side to side. Sometimes, like I said, I do this standing in line. You can do this while watching TV, get up during the commercial, whatever it may be. But doing this more and more will help strengthen the muscles that not only around your thigh, but also, again, around your ankle and feet area too, okay? All right, so the other thing remember too is when we do everything that we enter and exit to is that holding the ball, all right? So we start off, we have what we call it's called the opening movement, what I refer to as up and down. So up and down is just exactly what it says, up and down, okay? And this is a powerful movement in and of itself, just from a Qigong standpoint, from an energetic standpoint, because you're circulating the energy up, in, and down. So doing this a lot also as a single movement is really powerful to work, okay? And so then we're going to take it into the holding the ball, okay? So how do we go into holding the ball? We always start off in embrace the tree, okay? So just bringing it up, turn the hands in, nice and easy. So you got this embrace the tree. Then we open, okay, notice that my hands are out, and then we come into holding that ball. So again, working this, just getting the idea of opening and closing of this circle. Now the other thing too, if you'll notice, everything is focused around my trunk area. And the reason for that is Tai Chi is a martial art. And this is the main area that we're going to focus in on. When my hand's up here, there's nobody home up here. Nobody's going to attack me up there. Yeah, they might attack my face, but again, I still want to finish in this area here. So that's why I have underneath here and here. So I've got my whole trunk covered. Then you open, you turn, and then you go back into the ball on the other side. Okay, and just working this just to get that idea, the smoothness, the comfortness of this hands going into the ball. Okay, and as you do this a few times through, then we're going to go into the side stepping. Okay, so we step over to the side. Now again, the rule of thumb that is whatever leg you're standing on, that's the hand that's on top. Then we go side to side. We always step first, turn, and everything comes in together. Touch, turn. So when you're on the right leg, right hand's on top. When you're on the left leg, left hand's on top. And we touch the foot out. So we're not just like falling into it, it's that control. And again, that's what sometimes is hardest in the beginning, is because if you don't have the balance and the strength, then that can cause you to go a little off balance. So by doing this and just really feeling it, okay, nice and slow, and just doing this back and forth. Okay? All right, the next thing we did was into parting the horse's mane. So we step out with that heel, shift forward, and open. Then we shift back, step forward. Now when I step back, okay, I'm not putting my foot down, I'm just touching it back. Because I'm bringing it right back out again. Shift back, step forward. And you do this again, however many times that you feel comfortable. Okay, we do it one more time here. All right, then when I want to change sides, I just step to the side. Again, just bring my foot to the side. Change the weight, turn the hands over, and then we do the same thing here. Place the heel forward first, and then open. Shift back, step forward, and open. shift back, step forward, open. I want to come back here, then I want to go to the side, or simply when I'm done, I come back to the center. If I'm going to go to the other side, I just do the same thing. And then always, always, always finish with that down, up and down movement. So this is up and down, which starts you, and no matter what you're doing, whatever you finish with, come back to the center, bring the hands up, and then you're ending it, bringing it down to end, okay? All right, the other thing we did today was the cloud hands. So again, we come up into embrace the tree, open. Now, we're just coming into holding the ball, but the weight, again, is even with, again, keeping those knees bent. Then you're going to turn the top hand up. Notice my thumb's on top. Remember, again, the arm is like an arrow. The elbow is the point of the arrow, and the fingers are the feathers. So we always turn in the direction of the point. The turning is from the hip and the shoulder. I don't bring my arm out. I just leave it right where it is. The other hand is down, okay? And I shift and turn. And when you get to the end, you change the hands and you shift and turn. Notice how both hands are coming across. And when I change my hands, it's in the same line. Change the hands. You can even see in the video, using the line of the screen right here, you can see on my hands change in that same line and then come across. I just noticed that. It was here, they come in the same line and then come across. And again, this is something, again, you work shifting side to side, your feet are both flat, right to right, left to left. But again, both, when you turn your shoulder, the other shoulder automatically goes with it. So therefore your arm should come with you. And this again is something you can do over and over again just to feel comfortable with. Just float. Feel yourself floating from one side to the other. Okay? And then when we come back to the middle, see here I'm back to the middle, up and down. So we always start and finish exactly the same way. Okay? All right, the next thing we went over was that we know the Tai Chi walk, but the form walk. And I say a form walk is because this is the walk that we utilize in the form. So we start on one leg, you place the heel forward like you normally do. The difference is we just push forward and stop. Both feet are flat. This is where we would do whatever movement we're going to have. Both feet are flat, front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Then from here we shift back. Notice how the toes come back. Now we come forward, place the other heel forward, and then shift forward, stop. We shift back, we bring the toes back, we shift forward, touch, shift, stop. Okay? And you can do that over and over again. You can do it across the room, whatever. But what I like to mention is a couple places to pause, because it keeps you from overstepping. So the first place I like you to pause is when you put your heel down. That way you're not like falling into it. So you place the heel forward, you pause. You shift forward, stop. This is another pause point. Why do you want to pause here? Because you want to make sure that that back heel doesn't come off the floor. Then you shift back, we come forward, touch the heel, pause. Shows you you've got control. Shift forward, stop. Again, you check yourself, feel that the front knee is bent, back leg is straight, and the back heel is flat. You shift back, come forward, same thing, touch the heel, shift forward, stop. So those are the two pause points. Okay, when you touch the heel and when you shift forward. Those are the two pause points. Okay? All right. And then the last thing we went through, we spent some time on, brush knee. Brush knee. We went to the brush knee. Let's see how I'll do it for you. All right, we start in that ball. We come forward. We shift forward. Okay, you've got the leg forward. You're going to brush the knee that's in front of you, and the other hand is forward. Okay, right here. So we always remember when we shift back, we want to turn in the direction of the leg that we're shifting to. If we're turning this way, I'm going to turn to the back leg. I'm going to turn back to it. So I'm rotating, always rotating. Okay, I can't do this way because you can see I'm twisting the opposite way. So I'm always, natural turn is toward that back leg. So as you shift, turn your body, shift forward to here, okay? All right, so we're back in brush knee. So 2 circles. I'm going to break it down into 2 parts. So we're going to start with the bottom hand. This one comes around circles and right down, okay? Come back circles, says like, come on along with me, and I'm brushing the knee. Come on along with me, brush the knee. Now notice I'm also turning my body. Come on along with me, brush the knee. Come on along with me, brush the knee. Okay? The top hand here, it's kind of like more of a teardrop. As you shift back down, notice I bring it behind me because why? I'm like throwing a ball. Throwing a ball. Shift back, turn, lift, and throw the ball. Shift back, lift. It's a circle and lift. Circle and lift. Circle, lift, throw the ball. And then the 2 together. Change the hands. Come on along with me so I can throw you the ball. Shift back. Come on along with me. So it's a nice circle, nice circular continuous motion with both hands. Circle and out. Circle and out. Now, face here, to come back, what do? We pull the ball. I'm going to shift back to the back leg, right? So I'm going to pull back to that ball, step to the side, change the hands, bring my foot over, step out, and we do the same thing on this side. Okay? So I'm going to face this way here for here. So dropping the hand, this is come on along with me, brush the knee. Come on along with me, brush the knee. Come on along with me, brush the knee. And then the other hand, forward, circle down, lift, and throw the ball. Circle down, lift. And again, notice I'm turning the direction of the back leg. Circle down, lift, brush the knee. Circle down, lift, brush the knee. Then both of them together. As you shift back, change the hand. This one's come on along with me, lift, and change. Change the hands, come on along with me, and throw you the ball. Again, I'm turning my body. It gives me that freedom of movement. Okay, so I see where my hands are. I know what they're doing. Okay, and we're going to stop here. Okay, and then from here, again, I'm shifting back, so I'm going to pull that ball back. But now when I'm finishing, I step to the center, up, and down. Always have that finish up and down. Okay? And the last thing we covered, we spent some time with, was to do that changing, like a little mini form with parting the horse's mane. Okay, so here's how we do it. So we start off, feet, again, our regular position. We start off always with the up and down, up, down. Then we go embrace the tree, open. Now we're going to start to the side here. And again, you decide whatever side you want to go on. It doesn't matter. So, but just remember that whatever side you step on, that hand's on top. Then, excuse me, then we're going to step out, parting the horse's mane, shift back, step out. I'm going to do 2 times on each side. I step back, then I'm going to step to the side, change the weight, turn the hands over, same thing on this side, step out, and open. Shift back, step out, forward. Now I'm going to step back, I'm going to step to the center, change so I'm nice and even here, and again, always my finish, hands up and down. Okay, let's do that again. Knees bent, I'm going to come up and down. Embrace the tree. Open, step to the side, holding the ball. Step out, parting the horse's mane. Shift back, step out. Parting the horse's mane. Shift back, step back. Now we did it 2 times, we're going to go the other side. So we step out, turn the hands over, touch, step out, and open. Shift back, step out, shift forward, open. Shift back, step back. Now we're done. We did 2 times on each side. We come back to the center. Okay, square the feet off. And to finish, hands up and down. Okay, so I'm going to do this 2 times again now. 2 more times, I should say, but I'm not going to call it. I want you to just to follow it. Okay, and again, the more you do it, the more you'll feel it. And you want to keep the consistency that you keep doing that same thing over and over again, because Tai Chi is not something that you just do a movement like in regular exercise. The idea of Tai Chi is to feel the energy from the movement. And each movement has its own energetic aspect to it. Okay, so I'm going to do the whole thing again, and then just follow it with me. I'm not going to call it. All right. And begin. Okay, that's good. So let's do it again. Feel it, feel it. Okay, I'm not going to call it. Here we go. All right, so that's basically working. Now, we did 2 on each side because I want you to get the idea of doing it repeatedly on side. You can do it 2, 3, 4, whatever it is, whatever you choose. Just know ahead of time what number you're going to use, okay? So I hope this helps. Keep practicing it. You're looking good so far. You're looking really good. Believe me, I've taught a lot of classes and with this age bracket, whatever, and you're picking it up very well, which is really good. So you should be very proud of yourself. Again, stay safe. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you Tuesday morning.